Today we're diving into a head-to-head comparison of the 2026 Honda Civic versus the 2026 Toyota Corolla Sedan, two icons in the compact sedan world that American buyers have trusted for decades. We'll break down pricing, performance, fuel efficiency, interior comfort, technology, safety, driving dynamics, styling, reliability, practicality, customization, and what's trending among USA drivers. Whether you're navigating city streets, cruising highways, or planning a cross-country road trip, this detailed comparison will help you decide which sedan fits your American lifestyle best. Pricing and value proposition. Starting MSRP in United States dollars, the 2026 Honda Civic sedan starts at an expected base price of around $25,000 for the LX trim, while the 2026 Toyota Corolla sedan undercuts it slightly at an estimated $22,500 for the LE trim. The Civic's higher starting point reflects its standard features, which we'll cover later. But the Corolla's lower entry price appeals to budget-conscious buyers in cities like Chicago or Houston. As you move up the trim ladder, the Civic Sport is around $27,000, while the Corolla SE is about $24,700. Top trims like the Civic Touring Hybrid and Corolla XSE Hybrid hit close to $32,000 and $28,000 respectively, keeping the Corolla's price advantage. Trim levels and price ranges. The 2026 Honda Civic offers LX Sport, Sport Hybrid, and Touring Hybrid trims for sedans, with the Sci and Type R as performance variants. The 2026 Toyota Corolla sedan comes in LE, SE, XLE, and XSE trims, with hybrid options for LE, SE, and XLE. Plus the performance-focused GR Corolla. Both cars offer flexibility. But the Civic's range includes more enthusiast-oriented options, while the Corolla emphasizes affordability across its lineup. For American buyers, the Corolla's lower mid-tier pricing suits daily commuters, while the Civic's higher trims cater to those wanting a premium feel, standard features at base price. The Civic LX comes with a 7-inch touchscreen, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Honda Sensing Safety Suite, which we'll detail later. The Corolla LE counters with an 8-inch touchscreen, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. The Corolla's standard wireless connectivity gives it an edge for tech-savvy drivers in urban areas like Los Angeles. But the Civic's safety package is slightly more comprehensive at the base level. Both offer solid value, but the Corolla's lower price includes more tech, while the Civic prioritizes a refined driving experience. Cost to own estimates for 5 years. 5-year ownership costs for the 2026 Honda Civic are estimated at around $40,000. Factoring in fuel, insurance, maintenance, and depreciation, the 2026 Toyota Corolla is slightly lower, at about $38,000. Thanks to its lower starting price and Toyota's reputation for cheaper parts and maintenance, for American families in suburbs like Dallas or Atlanta, the Corolla's lower repair costs and included 2-year Toyota Care maintenance plan make it attractive. The Civic, however, holds a slight edge in predicted resale value, appealing to buyers planning to trade in after a few years. Powertrain and performance. Standard gasoline engine specs. The 2026 Honda Civic Sedan's base LX and Sport trims come with an expected 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, producing around 158 horsepower and 138 pound-feet of torque, paired with a continuously variable transmission. The 2026 Toyota Corolla Sedan's LE and SE trims feature a 2-liter 4-cylinder as well, delivering an estimated 169 horsepower and 151 pound-feet of torque, also with a continuously variable transmission. The Corolla's slight power advantage gives it a livelier feel for merging onto highways, like I-95 in Florida, while the Civic's smoother power delivery suits steady cruising in states like Ohio. Hybrid powertrain options and output. Both sedans offer hybrid options tailored for efficiency-conscious American buyers. The 2026 Civic Sport Hybrid and Touring Hybrid use a 2-liter hybrid system, combining a gasoline engine and electric motor for a total output of around 200 horsepower, as seen in recent Civic models. The 2026 Corolla Sedan's hybrid, available in LE, SE, and XLE trims, pairs a 1.8-liter engine with an electric motor for about 134 horsepower. The Civic Hybrid's higher power makes it feel punchier on roads like California's Pacific Coast Highway, while the Corolla Hybrid prioritizes Fuel savings for commuters in cities like Seattle. 0 to 60 miles per hour acceleration. The 2026 Honda Civic's base engine achieves 0 to 60 miles per hour in an estimated 8.5 seconds, while the Civic Hybrid improves to around 7 seconds, thanks to its electric motor boost. The 2026 Toyota Corolla Sedan's gasoline engine hits 60 in about 8 seconds, with the hybrid taking closer to 10 seconds due to its efficiency focus. For American drivers weaving through traffic in cities like Boston, the Civic's quicker hybrid acceleration offers an edge, but the Corolla's gasoline model holds its own for spirited drives. Handling dynamics for city and highway. The Civic's suspension is tuned for a balance of sportiness and comfort, with precise steering that shines in urban environments like New York City's tight streets. Its lower center of gravity enhances cornering on twisty roads in places like the Blue Ridge Parkway. The Corolla, with a softer suspension, prioritizes comfort over agility, making it less engaging but smoother over potholes in cities like Chicago. For highway driving, the Civic feels more planted at high speeds, while the Corolla's lighter steering suits relaxed cruises across states like Texas. Fuel efficiency and range. City and highway miles per gallon for gasoline models. The 2026 Honda Civic's gasoline engine is expected to deliver around 32 miles per gallon in the city and 42 miles per gallon on the highway. Based on current models, the 2026 Toyota Corolla Sedan offers a slightly better 33 miles per gallon city and 43 miles per gallon highway. For American commuters in traffic-heavy areas like Los Angeles, the Corolla's edge in city fuel economy saves a few bucks annually, while both cars perform similarly on long highway stretches like I-80, hybrid fuel economy, and total range. The Civic Hybrid is projected to achieve about 47 miles per gallon city and 50 miles per gallon highway, with a total range of around 600 miles on its 13.2-gallon tank. The Corolla Hybrid leads with an estimated 53 miles per gallon city and 46 miles per gallon highway, offering a range of about 620 miles with its 11.4-gallon tank. For road trips from Denver to Salt Lake City, the Corolla Hybrid's city efficiency is a win, but the Civic's larger tank extends its highway range. Slightly real-world fuel costs for American commuters, with average U.S. gas prices around $3 per gallon in 2025. A daily 50-mile commute costs the Civic gasoline model about $2,200 over 5 years. The Corolla gasoline model drops this to around $2,100. For hybrids, the Civic Hybrid's costs are estimated at $1,500, while the Corolla Hybrid's superior city efficiency lowers it to about $1,300. American families in suburbs like Phoenix will appreciate the Corolla Hybrid's savings for stop-and-go driving. Eco-friendliness for environmentally conscious buyers. Both sedans appeal to eco-conscious Americans, especially in states like Oregon. The Corolla Hybrid's higher city fuel economy reduces emissions for urban drivers, and Toyota's hybrid system is proven for low environmental impact. The Civic Hybrid, with its higher horsepower, uses slightly more fuel in city conditions but offers recyclable components in its manufacturing. Per Honda's sustainability goals, both cars meet stringent U.S. emission standards, making them solid choices for buyers prioritizing green driving. Interior, comfort and space. Passenger volume and front-rear legroom. The 2026 Honda Civic Sedan offers an expected passenger volume of around 99 cubic feet, with 42 inches of front legroom and 37.4 inches in the rear. The 2026 Toyota Corolla Sedan provides slightly less at about 88 cubic feet, with 42 inches up front and 34.8 inches in the rear. For American families in places like Minneapolis, the Civic's roomier back seat makes it more comfortable for taller passengers or teens on long drives. The Corolla's tighter rear space suits smaller adults or kids better, ideal for compact urban parking in cities like San Francisco. Trunk capacity and storage practicality. The Civic Sedan's trunk is expected to hold 14.8 cubic feet, perfect for grocery runs or weekend gear for trips to places like the Grand Canyon. The Corolla Sedan offers 13.1 cubic feet, sufficient for daily needs but less versatile for bulkier items like strollers. Both cars feature 60/40 split-folding rear seats, but the Civic's wider trunk opening makes loading easier, a plus for suburban shoppers in areas like Raleigh. The Corolla includes more in-cabin storage, with deeper door pockets for water bottles or snacks. Great for road trips across states like Nevada, Seat comfort and material quality. The 2026 Civic LX uses cloth seats with manual adjustments, while higher trims like the Touring Hybrid offer leather with 8-way power adjustments and heated front seats. The Corolla LE also starts with cloth but upgrades to Softex synthetic leather in the XLE. With heated seats standard on SE and above, the Civic's seats feel firmer, supporting longer drives on highways like I-70, while the Corolla's softer cushioning suits shorter commutes in cities like Miami. Both use durable materials. But the Civic's premium trims have a slight edge in upscale textures, appealing to buyers wanting a touch of luxury. Cabin noise reduction for urban and highway driving. Honda has refined the 2026 Civic's sound insulation, reducing road noise to an estimated 45 decibels at 60 miles per hour, making it quieter for calls or music on highways like I-95. The Corolla, with slightly less insulation, hits around 47 decibels, still respectable but more noticeable in urban traffic like downtown Seattle. For American drivers who value a serene cabin during rush hour or cross-country trips, the Civic offers a marginally quieter experience, though both are competitive for compact sedans, infotainment, and technology. Touchscreen size and user interface. The 2026 Honda Civic LX features a 7-inch touchscreen, upgrading to a 9-inch display in sport and higher trims, with a clean interface and physical knobs for volume and tuning. The 2026 Toyota Corolla Sedan starts with an 8-inch touchscreen on the LE, moving to a 10.2-inch display on XLE and XSE, with a responsive but busier interface for tech-savvy Americans in cities like Austin. The Corolla's larger base screen feels more modern, but the Civic's intuitive layout is easier to navigate while driving. Smartphone integration and connectivity. Both cars offer wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard, a must for American buyers streaming music or navigation on apps like Waze. The Civic's system integrates seamlessly with a quick response time, ideal for urban commuters in Los Angeles. The Corolla's wireless setup occasionally lags, based on current model feedback, but includes standard Wi-Fi Connect for cloud-based features, a bonus for families in suburbs like Charlotte who want connected services on road trips. Audio system quality and speaker count. The Civic LX has a 4-speaker system, upgrading to a 12-speaker Bose premium audio in the Touring Hybrid, delivering crisp sound for music lovers on highways like I-80. The Corolla LE starts with 6 speakers, with an 8-speaker JBL system optional on XSE, offering solid clarity but less bass depth than the Civic's Bose setup for American drivers who prioritize audio for podcasts or playlists. The Civic's premium system shines, though the Corolla's bass audio is adequate for casual listeners. Digital gauge cluster and driver displays. The 2026 Civic features a 7-inch digital gauge cluster on base trims, expanding to a 10.2-inch fully digital display on touring models, showing speed, navigation, and safety alerts clearly. The Corolla uses a 4.2-inch driver display on LE, upgrading to a 12.3-inch digital cluster on XSE, with customizable layouts. For drivers in states like Colorado navigating mountain roads, the Corolla's larger top-end display feels more modern. But the Civic's clarity and integration win for daily usability. Safety and driver assistance. Standard safety features and suites. The 2026 Honda Civic comes with Honda Sensing, including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, automatic emergency braking, and road departure mitigation. The 2026 Toyota Corolla counters with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, featuring similar systems plus proactive driving assist, which gently adjusts steering in curves. For American families in cities like Phoenix, both suites are robust, but the Corolla's extra steering assist adds confidence in heavy traffic. Expected crash test ratings from IIHS NHTSA, based on prior models, both the 2026 Civic and Corolla, are expected to earn IIHS Top Safety Pick Awards and 5-star NHTSA ratings, thanks to strong structures and standard safety tech. The Civic's slightly stiffer chassis may offer a marginal edge in side impact tests, while the Corolla's pedestrian detection system is highly rated. For buyers in states like Michigan, prioritizing safety, both sedans are top contenders, with no significant differences expected. Advanced driver aids, unique to each model. The Civic's Traffic Jam Assist, standard on touring trims, Enhances low-speed adaptive cruise for stop-and-go traffic on highways like I-405 in California. The Corolla's unique lane tracing assist, available on SE and above, keeps the car centered in lanes during long drives, like across Texas. American commuters will appreciate the Civic's low-speed precision, while the Corolla's lane tracing suits highway-heavy drivers, family-friendly safety features. Both cars include latch anchors for child seats, with the Civic offering easier rear door access for car seat installation, a plus for parents in suburbs like Orlando. The Corolla's rear seat reminder system, standard on all trims, alerts drivers to check for kids or pets, a feature the Civic lacks at base levels. For American families, the Corolla's reminder system adds peace of mind, but the Civic's spacious rear simplifies family loading, driving dynamics and comfort. Ride quality on American highways. The 2026 Honda Civic Sedan suspension is tuned for a balanced ride, absorbing bumps on highways like I-90 in Illinois, while maintaining composure at high speeds. Its expected multi-link rear suspension ensures stability during long drives across states like Montana. The 2026 Toyota Corolla Sedan leans toward a softer ride, smoothing out rough patches on roads like I-75 in Georgia. But it feels less planted at speeds above 70 miles per hour. For American drivers covering long distances, the Civic offers a more confident highway experience, while the Corolla excels for relaxed cruising, steering feedback, and urban maneuverability. The Civic's steering is precise and responsive, making it a joy to navigate tight urban corners in cities like Philadelphia or parking lots in suburban malls. Its expected electric power steering provides just the right weight for quick lane changes. The Corolla's steering is lighter, prioritizing ease over feedback, which suits low-speed maneuvers in crowded areas like downtown Miami. American city dwellers will find the Civic more engaging, while the Corolla's effortless steering appeals to those prioritizing simplicity in traffic. Suspension tuning for comfort versus sportiness. The Civic's suspension leans sportier, especially in sport and touring trims, with firmer damping that enhances handling on twisty roads like California's Angeles Crest Highway. The Corolla, with softer springs, prioritizes comfort, soaking up potholes in urban centers like Detroit. For enthusiasts in states like Colorado who enjoy spirited drives, the Civic feels more dynamic. But the Corolla's plush ride is better for daily commuters avoiding road imperfections in cities like Houston. Suitability for long-distance road trips. For cross-country trips, like driving from Chicago to Los Angeles, the Civic's firmer seats and quieter cabin reduce fatigue over hours of driving. Its larger fuel tank and slightly better highway stability make it ideal for covering vast distances. The Corolla, with its softer seats and excellent hybrid efficiency, is a strong contender for fuel-conscious travelers, though its smaller trunk limits luggage capacity for extended trips. American road trippers will prefer the Civic for comfort and space, while the Corolla suits budget-focused adventurers. Exterior styling and appeal. Front and rear design aesthetics. The 2026 Honda Civic Sedan is expected to refine its sleek, aggressive look with a sharper grille and slimmer LED headlights, giving it a bold presence on streets like Miami's Ocean Drive. Its rear design, with angular taillights, adds a sporty vibe. The 2026 Toyota Corolla Sedan sports a more conservative front with a wide grille and sleek headlights, paired with a clean, rounded rear. For American buyers in trend-conscious cities like Los Angeles, the Civic's modern edge stands out, while the Corolla's understated style appeals to practical buyers in places like Omaha. Wheel size options and visual impact. The Civic offers 16-inch wheels on the LX, upgrading to 18-inch alloys on touring and sport trims, enhancing its sporty stance. The Corolla starts with 16-inch wheels on the LE, with 18-inch options on SE and XSE, adding a touch of flair for drivers in cities like Dallas who value aesthetics. The Civic's bolder wheel designs make a stronger statement, while the Corolla's options blend style and function for suburban commuters. LED lighting features and functionality. Both sedans feature standard LED headlights and taillights, with the Civic's touring trim expected to include adaptive headlights that adjust to curves, improving visibility on rural roads like those in Virginia. The Corolla's XSE trim offers auto-leveling LEDs, which reduce glare for oncoming traffic, a plus on busy highways like I-95. American drivers in areas with long night commutes, like Seattle, will appreciate the Civic's adaptive tech, while the Corolla's glare reduction suits mixed driving conditions. Aerodynamic design for fuel efficiency. The Civic's expected sleeker profile and lower drag coefficient of around 0.28 improve highway fuel efficiency, ideal for trips across states like Nevada. The Corolla, with a slightly higher drag coefficient of about 0.30, is less optimized but still efficient. For American buyers prioritizing gas savings on long drives, the Civic's aerodynamics give it a slight edge, though both cars are designed for practical efficiency, reliability, and ownership experience. Predicted reliability based on brand history. Based on brand history and current models, the 2026 Toyota Corolla Sedan is expected to maintain Toyota's stellar reliability, with fewer reported issues per J.D. Power data. The 2026 Honda Civic is also highly reliable, though slightly behind Toyota in long-term dependability scores. For American buyers in states like Florida, where cars face heat and humidity, the Corolla's proven durability is a draw, but the Civic's robust engineering makes it a close competitor. Warranty coverage and roadside assistance. The Civic comes with a 3-year, 36,000-mile basic warranty and 5 years, 60,000 miles for the powertrain, plus roadside assistance. The Corolla matches the basic and powertrain warranties, but includes Toyota Care, a 2-year, 25,000-mile, free maintenance plan with roadside support. For American owners in rural areas like Idaho, the Corolla's maintenance plan saves on early costs, while the Civic's warranty is competitive for long-term peace of mind. Maintenance costs. For American owners, estimated annual maintenance for the Civic is around $400. Based on current models, while the Corolla's is slightly lower at $350, thanks to Toyota Care and cheaper parts. For budget-conscious buyers in cities like Memphis, the Corolla's lower upkeep costs are appealing, but the Civic's costs remain reasonable for a compact sedan, especially with fewer hybrid-specific repairs expected. Resale value trends in the USA market. The Civic is projected to retain about 50% of its value after 5 years, per Kelley Blue Book estimates. Thanks to strong demand in used markets, the Corolla holds a slight edge at 52%, driven by Toyota's reputation for longevity. For American buyers in states like California planning to trade in, the Corolla offers better resale returns, but the Civic's sporty appeal keeps it competitive in urban markets. Practicality for American lifestyles. Cargo versatility. For shopping and travel. The Civic's 14.8 cubic feet of trunk space handles weekly groceries or weekend camping gear for trips to places like Yellowstone. Its fold-flat rear seats expand space for larger items like bikes. The Corolla's 13.1 cubic feet is less versatile, but its lower trunk floor eases loading for elderly drivers in suburbs like Tampa. American families will find the Civic more accommodating for bulkier loads, while the Corolla suits smaller shopping trips. Ease of parking in urban environments. With a length of about 184 inches. The Civic is slightly longer than the Corolla's 182 inches, but its tighter turning radius of around 35 feet makes parking easier in cities like Boston. The Corolla's standard rear-view camera and optional parking sensors on XLE trims enhance urban maneuverability. For American drivers in tight parking garages, the Civic's agility is a plus, while the Corolla's tech aids simplify parallel parking. Suitability for family use and daily commutes. The Civic's spacious rear and easy latch access make it family-friendly for car seats, ideal for parents in places like Charlotte. The Corolla's smaller rear is less ideal for growing kids, but works for smaller families. Both handle daily commutes well, with the Civic's sportier feel appealing to younger drivers, and the Corolla's soft ride suiting older commuters in cities like Phoenix. Towing capacity and small trailer support. Neither sedan is designed for heavy towing, but both can handle light loads like small trailers or bike racks, with an estimated capacity of around 1,000 pounds. The Civic's stronger hybrid powertrain feels more capable for occasional towing, like pulling a jet ski to a lake in Minnesota. The Corolla's lighter frame is less suited but adequate for minimal towing needs, sufficient for American weekenders. Customization and options available. Appearance packages. The 2026 Honda Civic Sedan offers appearance packages like the expected Sport Special Edition, which includes blacked-out trim, a rear spoiler, and unique 18-inch wheels, giving it a bold look for American buyers in trendy cities like Miami. The 2026 Toyota Corolla Sedan counters with the SE Nightshade package, featuring dark accents, matte bronze wheels, and a sporty grille. Appealing to younger drivers in urban hubs like Austin, the Civic's packages emphasize aggressive styling, while the Corollas lean towards subtle flair, catering to different American tastes. Interior trim and color choices. The Civic provides cloth interiors in black or gray for base trims, with leather options in black, gray, or red for touring models, adding a premium vibe for buyers in upscale suburbs like Scottsdale. The Corolla offers cloth in black or light gray, with Softex in black, white, or two-tone red-black for XSE trims, creating a modern feel for city dwellers in places like Seattle. The Civic's red leather option stands out for enthusiasts, while the Corolla's two-tone Softex appeals to those wanting a vibrant yet practical cabin. Performance add-ons for enthusiasts. For performance-minded American drivers, the Civic's C trim, expected to return for 2026, offers a turbocharged 1.5-liter engine with around 200 horsepower, a 6-speed manual, and a limited slip differential, perfect for track days in places like Laguna Seca. The Corolla's GR variant, with an estimated 169 horsepower in its sedan form, includes sport-tuned suspension and all-wheel drive options, ideal for rally-inspired drives in states like Colorado. The Civic's size manual gearbox excites purists, while the Corolla GR's all-wheel drive suits varied terrains. Technology upgrades and their costs. The Civic's touring trim includes a wireless charging pad, a 12-speaker Bose system, and a 9-inch touchscreen for an estimated $2,000 upgrade over mid-tier trims. The Corolla XSE offers a 10.2-inch touchscreen, JBL audio, and a digital key for about $1,500 extra. For tech-savvy Americans in cities like San Francisco, the Corolla's lower-cost upgrades are a better deal. But the Civic's premium audio and wireless charging add value for long commutes on highways like I-95. Consumer search trends and preferences. Most searched features by American buyers. American buyers frequently search for fuel economy, safety, and tech in compact sedans, per recent Google Trends data. The 2026 Toyota Corolla Sedan's hybrid efficiency, with an estimated 53 miles per gallon in the city, tops search results for eco-conscious drivers in states like California. The 2026 Honda Civic's sporty handling and Honda Sensing Suite rank high for buyers prioritizing driving dynamics and safety, especially in urban markets like Chicago. Both cars align with these trends, but the Corolla leads in efficiency searches, while the Civic dominates for performance. Online reviews and buyer feedback. Early projections based on current models suggest the Civic earns praise for its refined ride and spacious interior, with Motor Trend noting its driver-focused design for American enthusiasts. The Corolla is lauded by Edmunds for its reliability and low ownership costs, resonating with practical buyers in states like Ohio. Some reviewers criticize the Corolla's cramped rear, while the Civic's firmer ride draws minor complaints for comfort seekers. For American buyers researching online, the Civic appeals to those wanting a fun drive, while the Corolla wins for dependability, social media buzz, and community opinions on platforms like X. The 2026 Civic generates buzz for its sleek redesign and hybrid power, with users and car enthusiast groups praising its sporty aesthetics for city cruising in places like Los Angeles. The Corolla's hybrid efficiency and nightshade styling spark discussions among budget-conscious drivers, particularly in suburban communities like those in Dallas. American social media users lean toward the Civic for its bold look, but the Corolla's affordability keeps it trending among practical buyers. How each car aligns with USA market trends. The compact sedan market in the USA values affordability, efficiency, and tech. Per car and driver's 2025 market analysis. The Corolla's lower starting price and hybrid options align perfectly with buyers in cost-sensitive regions like the Midwest. The Civic's premium trims and sporty dynamics cater to trendsetters in coastal cities like Miami, where style matters. Both cars meet American demands for reliable, tech-packed sedans, but the Corolla edges out for budget shoppers, while the Civic attracts those seeking a dynamic drive. Thanks for watching this in-depth comparison of the 2026 Honda Civic versus the 2026 Toyota Corolla Sedan. Which one would you pick for your next American road trip or daily commute? Drop your choice in the comments below, and let us know if you're Team Civic for its sporty vibe or Team Corolla for its unbeatable efficiency. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, subscribe for more automotive comparisons, and share it with your friends. We'll see you on the next one.